even flora on the Arizona Trail. An Arizona trails to Philippine tales in lush green fields of the Philippines. Motorbikes weaving through village scenes. New friends made along the way, sharing stories at the break of day.
Hello and welcome to Arizona Trails, the Philippine Tales. My name is Steve and this is week 57 of the Philippine house build. But before we get into that, again, what event or chain of events will get you to retirement, retire early, or to move to a foreign country? So here's tinfoil hat to retirement.
All hats and shadows dance, generals shred with no romance. Raids at night, FBI plants, evidence gone in a glance. CIA breaks and windows shatter, USAID funds the endless chatter. Whispers rise to endless clatter, propaganda served on silver platter. Tinfoil tangles twist and twirl, secrets burn, around they swirl. Raids and leaks make tempers curl, in a futuristic world.
Alright, this is Arizona Trails, Philippine Tales. Again, my name is Steve and this is week 57 of the Philippine house build. Now I do have to be honest with you, usually I like to have the same reaction as you do or at the same time. However, I did cheat a little bit yesterday. I came into the house build yesterday and that was due to Flora and I received some of the doors for the house. So we were here a little bit early and I got to see some of the changes for the week. But that's all right. So it sort of gives me an idea of what I want to go over. And starting just before you walk in, you do see that we did get some windows installed. We have our master technician right there on the tile work. He does a really good job. As you can see, the tiles are coming into the living room and kitchen areas. Diamond shaped pattern. Here is the CR, in which, yes, they also installed a window there. So a lot of our windows were installed. The only windows that were not installed were the glass sliding doors. So this kitchen window is not installed yet. It doesn't have the frame or that little one there. But the windows in this particular room here does have the window for the room and the bathroom or CR there. So all the other windows are in. So that's what it looks like on the inside with all the windows installed there. And they did move the kitchen table there. And see, a lot of the tiling work is almost done here in the hallway. Just a couple of diamond cuts that need to be done in the lanai. So I said that we were going to have some flower boxes out here. Some of the things to plant maybe in these flower boxes will be just lavender or marigold. And then we're back in this room. So here are the two windows going outside. So here is our doors. Basically, this wood right here, I believe is called Nara wood. And they just need to go ahead and go over the doors. Also put in our door locks and everything there. All right, one nice thing about these windows is that even though they got the tarp on the outside, they do have, they're nice and dark windows, which really, in the master bedroom, it really does help to have, because, of course, you know, sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and our bedroom actually faces the west side. Now in this guest bedroom right here, so they are working on the ceiling. And you can sort of see by the framing here how they're doing the second drop down. So again, they have the ceiling going this way, they do the drop down, and then they create this other one as well. And they have the lights going in the corners here. One light's going to be in the center, and I think they said they were going to run lighting around on the inside of the second drop down. So, and you see the windows installed, and I do believe they have the bathroom windows in as well. Going over to the master bedroom. Of course, as you know, everything is tiled in here. They also did another cleaning of the walls. I know a lot of the times you see that the walls get really dirty from being in here. However, they'll put another skim coat on just to make it look a little bit better once they've worked in here. But see how these windows are nice and dark? So the sun will actually set outside these windows. So the sun sets right over that mountain in the far background. So this mountain line right there. And once the sun goes down, then it really gets dark in here. All right, so we'll take a look at this a little bit closer when we get down to the outside. But as you can tell, there's the beginnings of a wall. So let's see on this side over here. Yes, so the wall is going down. And see how far down it actually goes underneath. One of the things that I was always concerned about is, you know, what if a lot of water comes in and the wall falls over? So it's put down pretty far, a few feet below the actual ground, and then they build up from there. So this is should be a high wall here since the property is elevated. It gets higher in the back, which means this wall is probably going to be higher than 7 feet. Definitely towards the front, it's 7 feet. But as you go back and the elevation increases, then of course it's going to get a little bit higher in the back. All right, so this is sort of what it looks like. That's how far they've got in the wall process. And like I said, we'll take an outside view of what's taking place. All right, let's go to the master bathroom again. Okay, see all the tile work. Diamond shape goes all the way into the corners. He did a really good job. They put the frames up back here, but they didn't install the glass yet. Same for over here, so they got the frame in, but they haven't put the glass in. This tile right here is the tile that we're going to be using for the floor. So there's the tile there. So it's not a shiny tile, it's a matte white tile, and it should go well with blending into the tile work here, and of course the ceiling work up there. So we're trying to match everything. All right, so this is this bedroom here. It's coming along nicely. And like I said in last week's video, they will be coming to redo this ceiling to make it more like the 2 guest bedrooms. All right, let's go to the outside here. All right, so on this, you can see that they have started the work on the top portion of the house there on that far side. They just have to continue that all the way over to this side. All the windows are in, some of it's covered over here. The update on this side of the house. The family. Just a little bit left of the garage. Garage now will probably be the last thing, I believe, just due to all the material that's still in there. The water has gone down here. Another thing that they're going to be doing when all this is completed, there'll be a staircase that goes up to the roof deck, of course. And then that will probably be the final touches up there to do for the roof deck. I was always asking about why didn't they continue the trench through here, you know, for the lanai area. And it's just that they got the mixers and other things. So when all the mixers come out this way, then they'll probably continue the wall this way. I see that they are starting, looks like the stairs that's going to come down. So that is the end of the lanai porch, and it does have the flower pot boxes, so that's probably why they did that and rendered that portion. But this will probably be the base of the stairs here, and then they'll continue the stairs going up there to the lanai deck. And see, yep, they do have, I just really like that underneath. I think I pointed that out last week, so that was a good addition to the house. You can see the windows from the outside now, so that's good. So that's what the windows look like on the outside. Yeah, if we would have went with the brown windows, then of course instead of the black framing, we would have had a frame that looked like wood. So it would have been a wood metal looking frame with brown tinted windows. But Flora decided on the dark gray windows, and so with dark gray we went ahead with the black framing. And of course now we have a wall that's starting to go up, and it is good enough for the road. I was always thinking that it would be too close to the road. So they do have the wall continuing. So the wall is going to have to be sort of high, because remember, ground level has to be up to that first step right there. So ground has to go up that high, and just continue that around the house here. So the wall has to come up even higher in the back. So this wall in the back is definitely going to be higher than 7 foot. They haven't done the under covers yet for that portion, but the undercovers are on right here. And I think too, Flora was telling me that instead of the water building being on top of the septic tank, they're actually going to create it on this side of the septic tank. So I think they've got the bars already up here. So they do have these bars out, and I think they've already measured how big this little structure is going to be to hold the water tanks and our water filtration system. So they've already pre-planned that out. Good. So yes, as soon as we get that up, we'll have an area for water tanks. Now, like I said, I think we're going to have hopefully, fingers crossed, a March or end of March, beginning of April move-in. But again, that's dependent upon the water filtration system and water tanks. So maybe not yet, but a lot of the house will be completed. I know in another 2 weeks we should have all the cabinetry put in. So that is something that we are definitely looking forward to. So they did continue up here all the way down. So that is in. They even have the lights. I see little lights for the outside, which is very nice. So we're getting more completed. We definitely have enough space behind the house and the wall. So that will be our area behind the house, and that will continue at least to this point right here. And then we'll have walkways. We'll have a walkway between the house and the septic tank. We'll have a walkway between the wall and the house here. Not much of a yard. We do have a front portion of the yard. So where the workers are staying right now, that is the location of our front yard. So we will have a front yard. It's just that we've got to wait for that construction to come down, and then we'll have a front yard. We'll have that area that you saw behind the house. So we are coming along. So we're just going to go back towards the front here. So here is the access road going up towards the front. Again, plenty of space between the wall and the road. I want to thank you for joining Arizona Trails to Philippine Tales on week number 57 of the Philippine house build. Hope you like the changes. We're about 5 weeks over the 1 year mark, but that's okay. What's important is the finishing build, that it's a good build, a solid build, everything is correct in the way that we want it. And then we can start working on furniture and all that other stuff that goes into a house. So thank you again. My name is Steve. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Midnight glow, shadows whisper what they know, shredding secrets in the night, documents vanish out of sight, out of sight. FBI raids with sirens blare, two sides fighting, no time to spare. CIA's got shadows deep, truths and lies in tangled heap, running wild in eerie dance, hidden plots with every glance. USA ideas, coins shifting hands, propaganda in the lands. Whispers float on silver waves, freedom's lost when truth misbehaves. Leakers chase through ice and snow, as ice descends with whirring flow. Corridors of power shake, every step another fake. Eyes wide open, trust the ghost. In the dark, truth matters most. Midnight reads and broken locks, silence screams at ticking clocks. Fire deep into the night, secrets buried out of sight. FBI raids with sirens blare, two sides fighting, no time to spare. CIA's got shadows deep, truths and lies in tangled heap. With every glance, USA ideas, coins shifting hands, propaganda in the lands. Whispers float on silver waves, freedom's lost when truth misbehaves. Leakers chase through ice and snow, as ice descends with whirring flow. Corridors of power shake, every step another fake. Eyes wide open, trust the ghost. In the dark, truth matters most. Midnight raids and broken locks, silence screams at ticking clocks. Fire deep into the night, secrets buried out of sight. Corridors of power shake, every step another fake. Eyes wide open, trust a ghost. In the dark, truth matters most. Midnight raids and broken locks. Silent screams at ticking clocks. Fire deep into the night. Secrets buried out of sight. Of sight.
Whispering in shadows, dim the secrets hide. Tinfoil hats my brim, truth can't be denied. General shredding dogs beneath the candle's gloom. Evidence in files swept up by the broom. FBI on CIA, knocking down the door. Code in every corner, ain't no hiding more. USAID pays for jail spawns, silver threads. Propaganda woven tight inside our heads. Rested on the coming hard, ice and fog. Leaders feel the icy sting, their fates are clogged. Messages erase the bruise, tossed in the fire. In the web of hidden truths, all become the liar. Encrypted whispers funnel away from the past. Futures forming quickly, moving lightning fast. In the labyrinth of lies, who controls the key? Seek the truth beneath the surface, planted like a tree. FBI on CIA, knocking down the door. Code in every corner, ain't no hiding more. USAID pays for jail spawns, silver threads. Propaganda woven tight inside our heads. Raise the dawn, they're coming hard, ice and fog. Leaders feel the icy sting, their fates are clogged. Messages erase the bruise, tossed in the fire. In the web of hidden truths, all become the liar. A liar. 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 Liar.
Whispering in shadows, dim the secrets hide. Tinfoil hats my brim, truth can't be denied. Generals shredding dogs beneath the candle's gloom. Evidence in files swept up by the broom.